Hey guys, so I just went through some pretty interesting shit. So I was getting ready to go to hang out with Jamie because we're supposed to be hanging out. I guess probably working on a script. I have my camera in the back, so I'm gonna see if that we can make another video. This made a dancing one the other day, and as I was getting ready to go, I hear my grandma and my uncle arguing, and so lately I've been living with my grandma because me and my dad kind of got into it back in April. So I've been living with them since then, and so I hear them arguing, my grandma and my uncle, and then all of I hear kind of like a bang, but I kind of turned my music up because I was taking a shower, and I was like, I'm just gonna ignore everything that's happening and just get out the shower all cool and happy. And just texted Jamie being like, okay, I'm running late, but because I just got a shower and I didn't think it was gonna take that long. That was probably because I was ignoring the rest of the world because all the chaos I was pretty sure it was happening, but I was ignoring that it was happening. And so I got out the shower, I went downstairs because I stay in the basement, and he also stays on the other side of the basement. And so there was I got downstairs and there's just garbage everywhere. There's garbage and there's water just everywhere. And I'm looking at everything. I'm like, okay, did I do something wrong? Is someone angry at me and they're passively aggressively saying that instead of just being like, hey, I'm upset with you? I'm like, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm like, shit, did grandma find one of my beer bottles downstairs? I'm and got angry about that. I didn't think that was gonna be a problem. Could just let me know. But no, apparently they had gotten into it, and I heard them arguing. I know he does this thing where he kind of opens his big mouth and he will start arguing really hard with her, and he just shouldn't, because it's just a waste of time. Just stop. Why are you doing this? And so he apparently had the garbage can next to him, and she grabbed the garbage and dumped it on him. Apparently not. She said over his head, but then she was after her, she was like, okay, I probably wasn't over his head. And so I'm like, okay. And so she dumped it on him, and apparently she went upstairs. That's when he got mad and he threw everything on my side. But on top of throwing all the garbage on my side, he got water and doused the whole floor with water and my whole bed with water. My clothes that I was gonna wear today, I was not gonna wear this outfit. I ended up having to pick something else out, and so yeah, so oh dear Lord. I thought I was gonna have a pretty decent. I haven't eaten today. I just realized that I'm hungry. I thought I was gonna have a pretty decent day without any arguments and anything, and shit happens. Very hard. Shit happens very, very hard. And so I'm like, okay, someone mad at me, so I went up and asked her and everything. She's like, oh nope, it wasn't about you. You just got caught in the crossfire, pretty much. And I'm like, you shouldn't have threw the garbage on them in the first place. Why? It's okay, I get he's saying shit and everything, and he shouldn't, because it's you're living in someone else's house, so it's come on, stop being a douche. On top of that, it's she shouldn't, fire plus fire does not equal water. It's gonna make more fire. And so even after all this stuff that happened, so it's he says something, she throws garbage on him. He retaliates by throwing garbage on all of my shit for some reason. Really? Her desk, she has her office right behind my her office area is right behind my bed. I'm really? You got everywhere except for the part that actually belongs to her. Why did my stuff get fucking shit on? The hell? And so, okay, whatever. At least it didn't get on my computer, and, or any of my other electrical stuff, thankfully. They got on my bed, and now everything down there just smells like shit. So yeah, and now I'm even more late because I had to go salvage some stuff and do other things, and everything was kind of just going crazy. So yeah, so this is not the best morning. I mean, it's better than some of the other ones I've probably had in the past. Not the 100% best. So I'm trying to hurry up and get over to Jamie because I don't want him to waiting longer than like he's already has, and so we can go do stuff and I can ignore the rest of the day, and then I can go grab something to eat, and then I'm meeting with another friend later, so you get to see a little snippet of that. So yeah, craziness. That's all I can say. And I don't know why my phone is deciding to not be focused on me and be focused on everything else instead. I think it's like really focused on my hand right now. It's like, can you like be focused on me? You know, like I'm the center of attention. Not everything else. Making my happiness. So yeah, that was interesting. And yeah. on a different like story, so I think I said yesterday that last night or yesterday, yeah, both probably, that my camera, its battery was being really weird yesterday. So like I had charged the battery, I left it on the charger for like an hour, and I thought that would probably be enough for to charge and everything. And apparently not, because I had put it in the camera and it was like flashing, and it apparently didn't like charge. That's what it was looking like. It didn't charge, and I'm like, what the crap? Why aren't you charging? Afterwards, I had so that's like we were actually able to film the video that we did, but it just after we filmed it, it instantly died, and but luckily we had those like few seconds. But yeah, it was so weird. So I had like at home, I'm like thinking like my camera is finally old enough, like the battery is just like, it's like I'm done. I can get a new battery or something like that. And so I think it fully charged. I had it on the charger last night, so it might have been like it needed a longer time to charge. Oh, windows up, went down. Sound like a lot of air is getting here. But so I had it on the charger last night, and I think it's probably okay now. I am not sure. I'm hoping that it is, because if it's not, I'm gonna have to get another charger. But even if it is still good, that means that it took a very ridiculous amount of time to charge fully, which is not good. It's also not good. Instead of getting in a whole bunch of traffic, yay! I want to see what's happening. Oh, it's a fucking accident. I cannot get off. Yeah, today was crazy. But yeah, hopefully my camera is okay and I don't have to like worry about that and shit. Do more projects and everything. Yeah, be all hunky dory. So I was supposed to go to Pride today, and my friend bailed on me in the last minute. He was like, "Oh, I totally forgot about it," and ended up he's out of town right now, so that sucks. Not really, not for him. It doesn't suck for him. It sucks for me because I was planning on having like awesome time with some friends and everything, and they were like, "Oh, we're out of town." The thing is that he told me this last night when I texted him, and I'm like, "When were you planning on telling me? Like, you're supposed to be keeping updates with each other to be like, yeah, we're doing this and doing all that," and then he just like, I'm like, "Are you alive?" I'm like, "Are you?" But yeah, I'm gonna actually turn it off, and I'll hopefully see you guys a little bit later. I've met my quota for having my 5 minutes for today, so yeah, gonna get that winning prize for that House of Kobe. I was watching Jamie's vlog today, and he was like, "I think I messed up. I think I messed up. Just bet Adrian with the prize of House of Kobe. Loser has to pay." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm not losing. I'm not losing." It's like I would come. It's like if I died tomorrow, I would come back to live just to do a vlog. I would come back. My bitch ain't gone yet. Hey guys, so right now I'm editing a video. So you guys can actually see it. Yeah, I have notes in front of it because that's what I need to cut out. Yeah. So I edit videos for like a YouTube channel called Astrox, I think that's what it's called. I always get the name wrong, which I should really know how to say it, but my brain is like dyslexic and it says words differently than what it's read and sometimes what people have told me. Cause it's still like it's like it has to make my brain has to make its own connection to it, and it's like if it doesn't, then it's just like I say it wrong. So yeah, and so yeah, so as I'm doing today right now, um, supposed to be hanging out with a friend soon ish. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna probably call. If he doesn't come, I'm probably gonna call some other people. Be like, hey, I'm at a hotel room, and we're supposed to chill. And if he's not, if he doesn't come, then I'm gonna call some other people and be like, hey, grab some drinks, come here. It's free hotel room. So why not? So yeah. So with that said, I don't remember. I don't really remember what I did before. Did go to my parents' house because I went to I hung out with Jamie. We did some little bit of work on our video, and I ended up being late to our thing because one, you guys saw the traffic that was like pretty much in, and then it's like I couldn't get her. I had to go like on a whole different route, and I just felt bad because I was late. Like I was supposed to be there like freaking way earlier, and then like the whole like parent, like not parent, grandparents, uncle situation that had happened. It was like it's like I feel bad. Still kind of feel bad. Um, yeah. So yeah, and then yeah. So I'm kind of happy I'm staying here than having to go back to the possible garbage smelling basement that I'm probably gonna be in tomorrow. So this is like a little vacation for me. I haven't been on vacation in like a long time. I haven't been in a hotel in forever. So I'm kind of really satisfied with this right now. Um, so yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's nothing else for me to really say. I'm just gonna be editing for right now until he gets. No, I gotta put that twice. Until my friend gets here. No, go to the other area. Gosh, editing. I actually like editing more than I do filming because I have to actually remember to do it. Like how I pretty much almost didn't do that. My video did get done and it should have posted by now. Yes, it did. Okay, so you guys saw yesterday's video already. That one was up, and it was taking forever to freaking load and shit, and I don't know why. What the fuck is he doing? I'm sorry, I'm watching the guy who I made a video for, and I don't understand what he's doing right now. I'm like, should I cut it or not? So yeah, my life. For some reason, my tooth is like hurting like crazy. I ate some popcorn a long time ago, and like it just fucked up my tooth, like hardcore, and like it hurt from eating like anything. I, this look weird. So yeah, it hurts like fucking crazy. My back was hurting earlier today too. I don't understand why. It's breaking all over. Yeah. So tomorrow I have like work. I'm probably gonna like go to my grandma's house early and like clean up over there. That's when I see my stomach hair. Hair is like really long. Fucking weird. I'm proud of my stomach hair. It's like fucking. That took months to freaking grow. Yeah. Fortunately, it did. I'm just being weird. Let you guys go. Have a great night or a day or whatever time you guys watch this. I probably won't make another video tonight. It's gonna be my, I mean, not video, but another part for the video. Oh my God, what's the fuck? It's like a weird vein like popping on my head. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice one. Goodbye.